So we've officially crashed out of the Premier Sports Cup.
Jesus, take the wheel.
We went out with a bit of a whimper. A 3-1 loss to St Johnstone. A lot of their goals were pretty... Some of them were really good. Their third one, their second one even, I think was really good. But we just seemed lacking in defence. We didn't seem like we had much to work with an attack. And it took not Paul Hanlon. It took for Jack Hamilton to come on to go and score a goal to bring some new energy to the team. Richard Chin then comes on, and Kai Montague as well. And they looked good. They looked perfectly fine. We had moments where, they're going to argue, we could have had a penalty, we should have had a penalty, and could have, would have, and should have, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that's what we should do. We just got to work with what we've got. Was the ref bad? Yeah. Was the ref bad for both sides? Yeah. Let's not pretend that he didn't make any bad decisions that helped us. But it's just disappointing to see. He could have gave St Johnstone a penalty. He could have gave us a penalty. There you go. It's as simple as that, really, in my opinion. The goals were really disappointing. A lot of them. One of them was good. Their second one was quite good to get the ball up the pitch and to go and score the goal. But the other ones just seemed like we were just lacking the pace to transition from going up the pitch to coming back down to defend your goal. It just seemed a bit lacking at times. But overall, I think it's not the worst result you could have, but it's not the best. Of course, you've crashed out the cup. On the plus side, we've basically got a pre-season friendly next week against Inverness. So this is my opinion, my uncontroversial opinion, clearly, is the Twitter brigade and Instagram brigade are agreeing with me this week. We should drop Ray and put Gavin in. At least for the Inverness game. Give him a game and see how he goes. Maybe put him in the back, maybe put him in the net for Queen's Park. Who knows? Because Ray looks like he's lacking confidence. He's struggling to cover, especially his near post. It just seems like now might not be the time to throw him into another game or throw him into a big league game, right? That's kind of how I'm seeing this. Yeah, that's my main point. Jamie Gullen scored a goal, so that was a kick in the balls as well. I was genuinely waiting for Sam Stanton to score as well. He actually came on, and luckily he didn't, because that would have been horrible. I'm not going to lie to you, but it didn't happen. So I'd say we're okay in that end, I suppose, of not getting cock and ball tortured. It was an okay performance at times, I'd say. First 15-20 minutes, it seemed like we were, I wouldn't want to say the better team, but we were at least in it. I'd say we were making a majority of the chances. Were they shots on target? No. The only shot on target I think we had in the first half was straight at the goalkeeper from Paul McMullen, I think. But it wasn't a horrible first half performance. Second half, we just kind of lost it at the end. At the beginning, they come in. When they scored the second goal, I thought that was it. I thought we were going to have an East Kilbride situation. I thought it was going to be 4-5-0. It wasn't. We stayed in the game. We got a goal back from Jack Hamilton. There was moments of promise in there, but there was also moments of, a lack of transition from attack to defence, or vice versa, where we just didn't get up the pitch fast enough to make a good chance. So, yeah, in my opinion, what would I like to see next week? I'd like to see us win 2-0 at the very least. I'd like to see Richard Chin be in the starting lineup. I know as a sub he's really, really good, but it would just be good to have some pace in at the beginning of the game as well, rather than just having to bring him on and say that for Barry Robson, typically the 75th minute when he has about 15 minutes to change the entire game. I'd say it'd just be better having him at the start at the moment. I'd like to see Josh Ray be dropped, purely because it doesn't seem like he's got the confidence of last year. It doesn't seem like he's got the... It seems like he's kind of lost goalkeeping ability from last year. He was really good against Falkirk, especially last year in the 3-1 win. So I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, I know he wasn't the best for St Johnstone, but he's not been that great right now. So I think giving Gavin a chance to go in there and see what he can do against Inverness. I'm just hoping that there are some team changes made. I'm hoping that there's some. Well, there's not really going to be a change of tactics, is there? Barry Robson has a very specific way of playing the game, and that's how it's going to be played. But yeah, I'm just hoping for those player changes. I'm hoping to see maybe. I'd like to see Jack Hamilton be in the starting 11, but I do understand that because he's just came back from injury, it's one of those ones where there's a risk to that. But I'd say good moments, bad moments, disappointing, 5 stages of grief. So there you go. I'll see you for Inverness. Bye bye.